What's going on, everyone? So I got a tip here. This is one of those what not to do and what to do. So one of the mistakes that I see people making when using resistance bands is a similar mistake to what I see in the gym, and that's letting our ego dictate the exercises that we're doing versus using our mind. So I'll give you an example. One of the things that I see is people getting a little carried away with how many bands they're using. So for example, let's say they're doing rows, for example, bent over rows. So they'll take the extra heavy band and the heavy band and maybe even another one, and they'll go ahead and they'll start doing their reps, but because the resistance is too heavy to control the rep from top to bottom, you end up seeing things like this, where it's a partial rep, it's only coming to here. They're not able to hold it isometrically or control the eccentric. So a couple things are happening. One, you're not getting maximum range of motion, you're not getting a peak contraction, you're not engaging all the muscle fibers that you should be, and you're not getting the proper amount of time under tension because you're not able to hold the isometric and control the eccentric. So again, we want to always train with our mind first. It's all about mind-muscle connection. So don't worry about stacking on a bunch of bands. Worry about getting maximum range of motion, good peak contractions, and control. So here's how it should look. Instead of coming in and doing these partials that are to here, I want you to focus on all the way back. Look where my hands are. They're really almost to my hip. I can almost touch my hip bone right here. So all the way back, squeeze that isometric and control the eccentric. You want about 3 seconds of time under tension per rep. So a nice explosive concentric, nice isometric, and about a 2-second count on your eccentric. So again, full range of motion, peak contractions, proper time under tension. So that's one of the things that I see in the gym, whether people are using weights or bands or even machines for that matter. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see, is letting our ego get in the way. We want to go heavier or use more resistance, and we end up compromising our form in the process. So don't worry about how much resistance you're using. Use the maximum amount of resistance you can, but using proper form. So that's our tip of the week, and I'll see you guys next week.